Hello, everybody. Let's see who's coming to join this evening's live. Hello for anyone who starts to watch and doesn't know who the hell I am and what's going on. My name is Kate Carney. I am the founder of Sip and Share. If you are on, please say hi. Please tell me where you're watching, because we are streaming in multiple places today. We are streaming on, let me get the comments up. Good evening, Kate. Hello. If that is that Facebook user, it says Facebook user, is that Sarah? Tell me who you are. I think you have to enable StableYard to comment. But we are streaming on the Sip and Share Facebook page. There's a list here, folks. Get ready. Sip and Share Facebook page, the Sip and Share Sharers group, Sip and Share YouTube page, or YouTube feed, I should say. And for the first time, we are streaming on the Distillers page. So that's awesome. So we are streaming on StableYard, looking at their gorgeous bottle here, StableYard's page as well. So hello, everybody. For those that, let's just give Facebook a moment to send that announcement out, kick it out and say what is going on this evening. And as always, Laura, hi Laura, I can see your name now. Hello, lovely. Hello, nice to meet you. Nice to virtually meet you. Who else is joining us? Tell you what, tell us what you're drinking. I have not had a drink yet. This is the problem with Friday nights. I have to wait. I have my first sip, my first drink on a Friday. My first thing is not till 7 o'clock. And it's still sealed. Still not even been opened yet. Look at this, baby. It's still sealed. Where can you see it? There you go. So hello, everyone. So for those who don't know, my name's Kate. Every Friday at 7 o'clock, I do a live first sip taste test. It's the only, I think I'm the only live first sipper, first taste in the UK of reviews. We put the reviews on all of the channels that we've referenced, and we put them on our website, sipandshare.co.uk. And we also get you discounts. Hi Thea. I'm not planning on adding another gin to my buy list. It's 20% off this one, baby. You might do, who knows. So we are really blessed to get, I'm really blessed to get gifted beautiful bottles of gin, and often sippers in the Sippers and Sharers Facebook group, where there is an announcement, you get discount to you get the discount codes put in there. So I'm going to post hi Wilma, I'm going to post the link now, facebook.com/groups/sip and share UK. That's it. I know, I'm really bad for the bank balance, I've been told several times. Right, so tonight I've got my Sip and Share, I've got my new Sip and Share glass ready. Can you see that? The light's a bit reflective. Really happy with these glasses. Hi Sarah. So Sarah is here. Sarah is the distiller. Sarah Sudell. Is it Sudell? And you can't answer back. Sudell or Sudell. So who I am interviewing next Wednesday. So as we also do tasting on the Friday, following interview, meet the distiller chat on the Wednesday. So I was great because I get to drink this now, and I get to drink it next Wednesday as well, if not in between. Hi Lorna, I'm guessing venning means evening. Hello folks. So let's introduce you to tonight's sip. Definitely, I would say, a lesser known distillery. I don't know, I'd love to know who already knows, and I guess the people that are watching on the StableYard Distillery page might already know about you guys. That's a guess. Good evening, lovely. StableYard gin. This is what we've got. This is what we're working with. First thing I noticed, I'm loving this trend for the back label to be shining through, and it's a horse and cart. So it's StableYard gin, made in Catforth up in Lancashire, and I've just done a little Wikipedia. Hi David. Just a little Wikipedia search of where is Catforth. Tiny little village, a tiny one, a really tiny one. So this is what I've been kindly given from Sarah. Thank you so much. StableYard gin, Lancashire dry, handcrafted, small batch, 70 centilitres. Cloudy lemon with cardamom. Now, for anyone that's seen my reviews previously, know that I love a lemon gin, a citrus gin, very close to my heart. Love a lemon gin. Very excited and curious about this. And I reckon from a flavour, kind of garnish perspective, you could go a bit crazy. We haven't gone crazy. Or maybe gone a bit crazy, actually, Sarah. Maybe got a few things in there. So this is the guys. StableYard gin. Still sealed, as you can see. Whoop, whoop. Let me read you the back. Established in 2019, so I know it was the end of last year. Oh, Sarah, the logo is my husband's granddad ploughing with his horses. We took it off an old picture. Bloody love that. Love that, Sarah. Great. How, what you might not know about me, folks, is my marketing consultant by day, before I don my gin-based cap and my gin-based scarf. Or scarf? Cap and scarf. I was trying to go superhero mode, but I couldn't think of the word. I'm a marketing consultant, massively into branding, massively into marketing, how you reach your customer, all that. That's how Sip and Share was born. So I love that you take it from an old picture. Fantastic. So StableYard gin, established in December last year. StableYard gin is handcrafted in the small, tiny Lancashire village of Catforth. Who knew? I did not know a place called Catforth. The personally selected botanicals that include local heather, hand-picked apples, and hawthorn berries are placed in our copper still. Rosie, love how you distillers, love how you all name your still. Steve and Davidson from Daisy Distillery. Hello. Distillery called Daisy, I think, after the dog. To produce a small batch of a premium quality dry gin with delicate, can't even read, juniper notes, complemented by beautiful citrus and floral tones to produce the classic G&T. I've got a feeling it's going to be classy. This is no party gin, folks, I can already tell. Best served with a premium tonic and garnished with a few slices of apple. How does YouTube only just tell you 7 minutes in that are live? That's ridiculous. This is batch number 2. I love this. I love it when a distiller does this. A really authentic, small, local craft batch feel to it. Batch number 2. Bottle number 21, my age. Thank you, Sarah. How did you know? 46%. Yes. None of this 37.5% malarkey here. Oh, no. So let's get this baby open. Folks, if you haven't shared already, please share. Please invite other people to come in and virtually taste this with me. David, my wife Pammy's favourite gin, this. Oh, wow. Excited. If you have any questions as we go along, I know that Sarah is watching. And she's mentioned the husband's granddad horse there. Filthy glass, Sarah. That's not going to do you any harm. That's not any benefit, is it? Goodness gracious me, Kate, get some class. Okay, so nice, solid feeling bottle. As I often say, feels a bit like a weapon. Don't know why that goes through my head, but just think if that's probably the way I'll die, is not by alcoholism, being killed by a bottle of gin. Anyway, let's give this a smell. Oh, good Lord. Oh, whoa. Right. So what first of all makes me very curious is it's called Cloudy Lemon with Cardamom, yet it's clear. Oh, lovely. Yeah, nice citrus. Can smell floral stuff. We all know, folks. I'm no botanical specialist. I know the best with language. Can smell cardamom, a little bit of spicy kind of thing there. Lovely. Delicious. David's wife, Pammy's favourite gin. Awesome. Now, Sarah has said apple. Got to do what the distiller says. So we're going for it. I'd have panicked then that you can hear that as loud as I can on my ears because my AirPods in, but you can't. Okay. Apple, we've got ice. I've stopped now, folks. I've stopped bringing a measurer. I've accepted. Oh no, a strawberry's got in. But what I am going to do, as a promise, is always drink it neat. So, got a glass, got some ice. Sarah, you also mentioned, love the bottle. You're going to call me the bottle woman. Thea, you mentioned bottles. I love it. Maybe that's what we should do. Thea, you mentioned bottles on every live that we talk about the bottle, but I love how your angle is you go in with the bottle. Like you did it on the Rascal one the other day. I love it. So in here, I've also got some mint and some rosemary. I just chucked mint in, Sarah, thinking, see how we go. So this gin is £38 on the StableYard Distillery website. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? All right. But folks, Sarah's very kindly given us a 20% discount code. Stephen, stop! Don't everyone start this whole do it thing, because it gets dangerous, as we know from Forged in Wakefield. When I was only going to test one, I ended up testing 3. So it's definitely gin. It's clear it's gin. Nice and floral. Got a little citrus kick to it and a little bit of warmth. Oh, what a lovely citrus flavor. It tastes thick and warming. Oh, that's lovely. Very tasty. Oh God, my phone's been crazy. Very tasty. So the citrus, it's definitely a citrus gin, and you can tell it's got floral bits in it, but it's warming. It's not like I'm going to apologize if it goes against what it says on the back of the bottle. It's not fresh in the sense of wah, like it's not doing that to me. It's got a real warmth around my mouth with more of a citrus hint, I think, at the end. And actually I get warmy spices, slightly warmy spices first. It wraps around your mouth. It's very nice. Yeah, I get the burst of lemon towards the end, actually. Very so yeah, that's because when I don't know the gin, it's the first thing I see. 100% branding, bottle, packaging, positioning of the product, so incredibly important. Marketer's dream. Ashley, would you have more than one? Ashley, we've met before. You were on the group live with me. Of course I would have more than one. Louise, welcome to the gang. Do you know what? I should keep the bottle in full center. This is what we're tasting, babe. This is the one. Yeah, so it's got I think it's got the citrus a bit more at the end. I get the warmth, a slight spice, very, very smooth. Got the world's smallest of gin kick, just to want a nice kind of wrap around your mouth. It's a sort of gin where it feels like it's staying in my mouth. I'm sure you all love my very weird descriptions. Oh, I'm so crap. It feels like it's staying in my mouth and not, and this is a good thing. So it's not in a burning your mouth. It's in a warm, nice. Is it something you could drink all night? Yes, Ashley. Yeah, I know what you meant, darling. Is it something you drink at night? Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. I think it's actually it's a summer's drink, because this is their summer. I'll just hold it up here. I'll put the lid on as well now. Oh no, I'm going to pour some. This is their summer limited edition. But I think, personally speaking, and this is only my feed, isn't it? Only my feed. This would be quite a nice winter drink as well, because I taste that bit of spice and it's got kind of a warmth. It's got the gin that wraps around your mouth. Lingers. Thank you, Lorna. Goodness sake, some class on this feed. Finally, can't get my words out. It lingers. It's like my mouth is covered in gin. Like tasty, warm, with a hint of citrus, like a citrusy layer to it. Yeah. It's a really nice balance. It's a really nice balance. Now, you can tell it's a good gin. She says, "Comment." You can tell it's a good gin because I've not yet poured it into a gin and tonic. I've not made a tonic, because you can drink this neat. It's quite a complex flavour, and I remember Sarah referenced to me about the lemon peel and the lemon zest, and it's actually quite a zesty flavour of the lemon. So rather than a citrus like peak, like wow of lemon, it's more of the zest flavour. And I could drink that neat quite happily. I'm not going to. I'm going to put it. I'm intrigued as to why Sarah has said put apple with it. It has got a complicated flavour to it. Yeah, juniper, bit of juniper. Yeah, you can taste the juniper. Citrus and floral tones. Yeah, good description. Like the 90s Cranberry song. Stephen, what have I just said that's like the 90s Cranberry song? Because you know what I'm like. I move at such a pace, I don't know what I'm saying. And I've only just had a first sip of gin. Right, so are we free pouring? What do we socially accept now about free pouring? Because this is my 8th live, 10th live Friday night since we started in lockdown, didn't we? We've gone from being very disciplined with the measurer to now going, sod it, it's really delicious. I like it. Yes, Wilma. I'm with you there, Wilma. A plain bottle with a nice label. I think that's a really good acknowledgement of not a bottle that's not trying too hard, but that has got. I like the shining through. I think God, as a somebody has to look at bottles, being able to put lingers. Oh, lingers. I'm such an idiot. The label that wraps around. My God, you've got to be precise with that. Okay. Who can sing that song for me? Because I can't think of the words. Do we reckon that is more than a double? Do we care? Nope. Okie dokie. Oh, has it gone a bit cloudy? It has. It has. Look. Sorry, I'm getting it. It has gone cloudy. Look. Sorry. Sorry. I just realised you can't talk back, and I'm just shouting like a child, like my 6-year-old. Look, Mum, look. It's like bloody magic, this. Oh, that's interesting. It looks, it's not the right word to describe. It's like milky coloured. It doesn't sound like the best description in the world. I appreciate it. There, look, there. See that? Now that bit down there is probably something from the strawberry which fell in. Can you see the difference? So let's add, and I'm on Mediterranean light tonic tonight. It is Magic Lawn. It's like what gin in America's Got Talent, isn't it? But the gin, not so we're watching that with the kids. So this is the tonic tonight. When these are the only ones I had cold. Can you believe it? The fridge is kind of running pretty low on tonic, and all of my Marlish ones I wanted to use. It's full of like raspberry, the fridge. But louching, Stephen. What does that mean, Stephen? Do you know what, Sarah? What happened? What's happening here? Why are we going cloudy? I'm assuming it's a good thing because we popped it on the label. It's a good thing. Tell us what happens. I can't wait to talk to you next Wednesday and talk about this. Okay. Look at it. Well, there's a talking point, isn't it? If I've seen one. I have seen a couple of this is not cool, it's not classy, it's not fun, but I'm putting my finger in my drink to get out a bit of strawberry. I have seen a couple of changing colour gins. It kind of scares me slightly. And I have got some gins downstairs which are very brightly coloured, which I'm not a fan of, things that are looking luminescent. I am, however, a fan of this little transformation that's just happened here. So it smells, I can smell juniper, a little bit of spice, a hint of apple. When I tasted it, I could taste a kind of a hint of apple. I wonder if that's a floral nod. And then it is definitely a citrus burst. It's nice, Stephen. Sarah, it's nice to say magic, but it's actually due to the natural lemon oils that it contains, aka magic. Oh, that's delicious. It's quite a complicated flavour, isn't it? It's definitely got floral tones and like spices. And I think your point about the lemon oils and the zest, when you said in the message earlier that it uses the zest and the peel, I can really taste that rather than the in your face citrus burst that you might get with lemon sherbet, those lemon sherbet gins. It's really sophisticated. It actually reminds me, in terms of its, I'm going to use the word sophisticated again, sophistication of the Surrey Copper Distillery gins, because they are very complex in their flavour and very mature flavour and very sophisticated. And this one has the same vibe as that, different flavour profile. So put the lid on. Any flies getting in it or anything like that. But a very, if you like lemon gin, but actually you want something that's not lemon, it's more citrus rounded, and it has that slight warmth to it and it wraps your mouth. This is a very good gin for that. Lorna, I've picked a bad gin now. The magic is spreading everywhere. Stephen, Louche. How should I pronounce that? I don't know. That if that's what's happening is when the alcohol soluble oils reach saturation and come out of solution. Oils are flavor. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with oils are flavor. Oils are flavor. Yeah, they are tasty. Whatever they are that's making my gin turn like magic. I am very much happy with calling it magic. Appreciate you clever folks. You're going to give me proper answers, but I'm going to call it magic. Thea, chicken, just stick with me. Let's follow my gin journey. There's a blog title there, isn't there? Gin journey. Yeah, actually, you would have more than one. What I'd say is it's quite a rich flavour. It's quite a rich. It's like, I know what it is. It's an after dinner gin. It's an after dinner gin. It is. It's not light. It's not like, oh, it's not light and fresh. It's more smooth and rich and warming. Do you know what I mean by that? Everyone nod their heads. Yes, Kate, we understand. Sat on my own in my office drinking gin. Best job in the world. So yeah, I wouldn't call it like fresh, wow, like that. I would call it rich and smoothing. The citrus like works its way in. I would say after a third. If the whole mouthful is a whole, the maths analogy, then I would say you get your citrus after a third of the way in. Stephen, put us in touch if they want to do swapsies. Great idea. Stephen is from Daisy Distillery, and does and one of his brands is the lemon gin, which I tasted ages ago, which is also very, very delicious. I like warming. Might that be the 46%? Yeah, it's 46%. So you wouldn't buy this gin. All right, let's get to it. You don't buy this gin for your mate who wants a lemon gin. Right, so you don't. If someone's like, oh, I love a fresh lemon gin. This isn't that gin. This is a warming, thick, richer. That's why I think it's got you can have like a slightly winter. I bet it's nice as a long drink with loads of ice. And that's why I brought the mint up, because I wonder, folks, if the mint, should I just put it in? Apple and mint goes well, right? Let's just put a bit in, because I wonder if the mint will add another like level of freshness to it. So yeah, it's not you. If somebody wants a zesty is the word, kids. Zesty. If somebody wants a zesty lemon gin, this isn't your zesty lemon gin. This is your warm, rich, sophisticated after dinner gin. So you have your lemon, if you like. I mean, I've created here, Stephen and Sarah, I've created a level of lemon. I don't know, but you've got your sherbety lemons and your which can almost taste sugary in a sherbet lemon sort of way. And I've tasted some amazing sherbet lemon gins as we've eaten Thea's pancakes. So you've got your sherbety lemon, then you've got your really fresh, zesty lemon. This, and I love the fact it's called cloudy lemon. This is on the floral, cloudy, rich, warming after. I'm going to call this my after dinner lemon. So if you like lemon flavour, ladies, keep it classy, please. If you like lemon and you like, but you like you quite like a bit of spice, like you're up for a bit of spice and you quite like a complex flavour, which honestly, that's why I'm saying it reminds me of the Surrey Copper Distillery gins. There's a lot of attention gone into this. It's very balanced. It's very round. 46%. Yes, mate. I mean, that is obvious, but it doesn't have the gin kick. No part of this am I going, I could tell it was a gin because it's 46%, right? I could tell when I drank it neat. But even drinking it neat, it felt thick and smooth. So even drinking it neat, it wasn't like that. When people look at you, when you say you taste gin neat, and they look at you and think you're an alcoholic, and you're like, no, you're drinking the wrong gin. folks, if you're thinking that. You're drinking the wrong stuff if you think that every time I drink it neat, I'm cringing. Not at all. Neat over ice. Oh, do you know what? Neat over ice with some mint. I bet that's fine. Oh, I better drink this, isn't I? Sorry, that's what we're here for. The mint's lovely. The mint's lovely in it because you get that smell. Is scent a posh word for smell? No, it's not, Kate. But you do get that smell, the scent, the smell of kind of the vibrancy of mints, and then the warmth with the apple, and then that little citrusy, slight zest, peel. You know, like peel's like a more mature zest in terms of its flavour. You get that, yeah. Nice work, Sarah at StableYard Gin. You've got to be a grown up to drink this. I'm just about bordering on a grown up at 36 in a few weeks. Yeah, Sarah meets Stephen. I don't know I'm doing this. That's what children do. I don't know. Sarah meets Stephen. Yeah, a lemon gin swapsies. I think it's a great idea. But I can tell this is quite a complex flavour. There's a lot of work gone into it. You know, the fact that you've only been going, yeah, it's just got a warm bit of spice. Up for a bit. So we've got Thea saying she's spanking it. We've got Lorna saying up for a bit of spice and doing devil's ears. Like, you lot all know me too well now. You watched the Rascal Gin interview, obviously, on Wednesday, and you've all, you know, we started talking about rude subjects. It's all gone a bit off kilter, off piste. I'm very classy, thank you. Premium tonic, garnished with a few slices of apple. Yeah, I reckon even if, I think apple and mint works really well. I bet neat with just a bit of mint in also would be delicious. I actually don't think you add lemon to this one because I have a feeling that you don't want that sort of punch that fresh lemon gives you. Rude subjects and gin, perfect. You're all filthy. I'm very sophisticated. Look at me drinking my sophisticated adult grown-up post-dinner, warming, complex, smooth, rich, could drink it neat, clever, magical, slightly lemony, citrusy gin. And you lot are all talking about rude subjects. Oh, the apple's coming out a bit more. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Yes, the juniper does come through. The juniper is actually the first. I think the juniper and the cardamom are actually the first flavours that you get. And then that's like that first 30% of the flavours. And then I'm back to my maths analogy of the whole split up into three parts. The first part is the juniper and the bit of warmth, and then the slight then it goes into floral, and then I think it finishes with the citrus and the peel. And I think the mint just adds another kind of level at the front. Very enjoyable. So the discount code is going to go, so sip ampersand share, sip and share with a 20, sip and share 20 is the discount code. I'm going to put that in the sippers and sharers group. I think I've pinned it up here. Look. What are you all drinking anyway? I want to know that. Oh no, that's deleting my own user. That's not going to. So there, facebook.com/groups/sip and share UK. In there, in the announcements, is a list of all distillers that I have worked with and are working with. Look at me. We're working together, folks. In there. So, and that's what I will put in the announcement section. It's like June announcements. I will put this discount code. Sarah hasn't given me a duration, so you know what, let's take this discount code as long as we can get it. Is it comparable to anything else you've tasted, Lorna? Not in terms of the actual flavors itself, but the complexity of flavors and the kind of balance and the sophisticatedness and that slight gin warming. Yeah, Surrey Copper Distillery Volume 1, 2 and 3. Probably it's closer to Volume 1 of the Surrey Copper Distillery, but with the lemon hit. So their Volume 1 is juniper led with some spices. I can't remember what. And then, but this has obviously got that citrus peel. I think it's interesting. The peel is a different flavour to a punchy lemon. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Okay, cool. So the discount code is available for a week. Go and buy it. Lorna, what was in the boxes today, or was it a secret? So the boxes today, no, it wasn't a secret at all. I bought 3 bottles of, well, I actually bought 6 of the Surrey Copper Distillery offer that Chris was putting out, and then he kindly gifted me the glasses as well, which I was very kindly recipient of. This is a very nice gin. This is a after dinner gin. Like it does remind me of Surrey Copper Distillery, because it's out if you want to impress somebody, if you want to have something complex, and I think the fact it's cloudy is a really nice touch. It is not your normal lemon gin. I actually think it's a lemon is just one of the prominent features of it, but it's not. I wouldn't walk around. I wouldn't walk around and be like, this is my new lemon gin. I would say this is you probably have to say that. You have to say that, don't you? You have to say it's a lemon gin, because it is. But lemon is one of the flavor profiles, and I think it takes up, the last 2/3 is clear lemon zest, lemon peel, and the lemon kind of wraps around your mouth, but it's not an innocent fly by the night lemon gin. I don't want someone to think, oh, I've got a lemon gin already, because it sounds a really weird thing to say. If someone said to you, oh, I need a new lemon gin, and you said, who says I need a new lemon gin? Only people in our world, folks, only people that do this say that. But if you were to say, if you're kind of gifting somebody a lemon gin, and you know that they like citrusy, punchy flavors, you would have to say you'd have to kind of give this to them. Me and my Paulie or Thea, you would have to say to them, this is a complex, it's like your complicated mate who you absolutely love, and you know that when you start chatting to them, it's deep and it's emotional and it's a bit complicated, and you're probably going to give them a bottle of this gin and sit and chat with them for a couple of hours. Stephen, 2 is amazing tonic. Oh, this is deplenishing that one. Yeah, so Surrey Copper Distillery. Yes, I'm with you, Stephen. 2 is my favourite out of the 3. So I've actually bought 1 to 3. Got gifted the 2 glasses very kindly, and then I bought another 1 to 3. And I'm going to give them to my mum as a present. But this so 46%. So there's lots of punch to it, lots of warming, lots of roundness. If you're going to get a new lemon gin, Rachel, buy 2. I'm not going to lie to you, Rachel. Buy 2 very different lemon gins at different ends of the spectrum. You need this one. So you need this is your after this one here. I'm not holding it up enough. This here, Rachel, is your let's put Rachel on the screen. Here she is. This is your after dinner lemon gin. When you are you've had your tea and you're sat in the garden or you sat on the sofa and you love lemon, so you still want the lemon, but you want something a bit richer and a bit smooth and a bit more not like pudding, because it's not sweet in that regard. I'll say pudding, sorry, but it's because the kids all the days can have pudding. But it's your post party gin, post your fun gin. If you want, so this is your evening lemon gin, right, Rachel Andrew. It's your evening lemon gin. Your daytime lemon gin. Your pre-dinner lemon gin is is Daisy Distillery, the lemon one. So Stephen Davidson is on here. So between Stephen Davidson and Gary from Forged in Wakefield are my 2. In fact, there's a 3. Sorry, I'm just going to say it now. There's actually a third way. There's a third gin situation. You've got Stephen Davidson from Surrey Copper Distillery. No, I tell you the order. Sorry, I'm just going to go on for a minute here, Rachel. This is the order in which you need lemon gins in your life. Okay, this is how I profile my evenings. Right, sad in it, but it's true. Your first lemon gin is a cocktail that you use Forged in Wakefield sherbet lemon gin, right? Party gin, beautiful, punch you in the face with sherbet lemons. I think the quote on my website is, it's like sherbet lemons have had sherbet lemon babies and exploded in my mouth. That's your first lemon gin. Okay, it's a bit of a slightly partyish gin, but beautiful. Your next lemon gin is the one you have with your tea your dinner, your evening meal, or just before it. And that is Daisy Distillery. Okay, so that's your lemon gin for that. Smooth, classy, beautiful, very, very fresh, hit in the face with the lemon, but not as sherbety, like slight sugar rush. It's not got that associated with it. Then your evening lemon gin. So after you've had your tea and you're like, I'll just have one more. This is what you have. Okay? Is everybody clear on how they're going to understand, how they're going to enforce my instruction? That's it. Lorna, Jamie Coat, we need to add this to our virtual tasting sessions. We'll save you from the tomato one. So that is next on my list. Well, it's not next on my list. It's on my to-do list at some point, the black tomato one. So, folks, I'll have a bit more. Yeah, definitely lemon peel. Lemon peel, lemon oils. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I haven't tried the tomato one. I have got a mini of it though. Rachel, thanks for the recommendations. We'll follow your instructions. Love these. My absolute pleasure. Lovely. For each of those three that I have mentioned, so this being your evening one, the first one in the day, your first kind of party gin, or you're out, you want to make a cocktail, or you're out and sat in the garden with your mates, when we can do that again. The Fortune Wakefield sherbet lemon gin is excellent. It really is excellent. It's a sherbet lemon gin. Then you need to have, as a staple in your cupboard, you've got to have Daisy Distillery, the lemon one. Yeah. And then this is your evening. This is your after your tea, warming, rich, smooth, beautiful, balanced after your tea gin. That's how I feel about this. So you need those three. What I was going to say is all of those will be on the Sippers and Sharers Facebook group. The discount codes will be in the announcements. So I'm going to add this one off the back of this now. I'm going to add this one to the announcements. Okay, right then, folks. And yeah, bit of I was gonna say lime, don't mean like mint, another green thing. Mint works really well in it as well. Oh, the black tomato, I'm curious to it. I've got it, I should go and try it. Thank you for helping me get my Friday night. I absolutely love doing this. I love it, and hopefully you can tell. Hopefully you can tell, and I'm so grateful to those kind distillers who gift these bottles and are up for, this is their first taste review, folks. It's really important to note that this bottle is sealed before I start this and I open it, because it's high risk, right? Who knows how this is going to go. I've really enjoyed this gin. I'm going to go and have my tea, and I'm going to come back and have another one. Obviously, I'm going to finish this one. Obviously, nobody wastes gin. I'm going to finish this one. I'm going to have my tea, and this is going to be the gin I'll have tonight. It's a really, really beautiful gin. There is a range of gins on the StableYard Distillery website. This is their summer 2020 cloudy lemon and cardamom gin. They have got others. The 20% off code lasts a week. Sarah has kindly said, and I am with Sarah live on all of these channels next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. So I'm really looking forward to meeting you, Sarah. Thank you so much for doing this. I genuinely mean it when I say I think it takes a brave distiller and a brave person to give their product, their baby, to someone and say, yeah, I'm up for you telling me what you think about this. And thank you for trusting me with this. Lorna, I love joining you and sharing my gin with a lovely group. Doesn't feel like drinking alone anymore. 100%, Lorna. I love it. I really do love it. So thank you for being part of it. And thank you so much for all your comments and you sharing your love of gin. It's really important for us that we support British, local, small batch craft gins and distillers and help them raise their profile. There is so much out there in the market, on the supermarket shelves, being imported from overseas. I feel really strongly about this, and I've got some exciting announcements coming up for you in the next couple of weeks. I feel really important that we raise the profile of those small distillers, because Lorna, no, it covers everything on the website. Go forth and purchase. It covers everything on the website. Stephen, it really means a huge deal to us small distilleries, live reviews. Yeah, Stephen from Daisy Distillery. Discount code for all the gins. The lovely tastes they're fun, not good for my to buy list. Well, we are all in this together, folks, but it really does mean the world of difference to those distilleries who this is often their craft. They often have other jobs, busy lives, families, and I talk to these distillers and they've got loads and loads of other stuff going on in their lives, looking to grow their organization, grow their business. And my role and Sip and Share's role in that is helping you find them. So the stuff that we did not know about, I would never, with all the love in the world, I would never have found this. I just wouldn't. I just pretty much know I would never have found it, and I'm blessed to be able to taste it and share it with you. And then, you know, we've got a discount code, which is just so kind. That it means a lot. So if we can support those local distillers, if we can buy directly from the distillers as well, I know sometimes that involves delivery costs, but the margins in gin and spirits are so incredibly tight. There's so much money taken up in tax, and like the costs of licensing are crazy, and it takes a lot. As I know as a marketeer, I'm going a bit lectury. I'm sorry, I'm going to stop in a second, but I know how much it takes as a marketeer to get your brand out there and to be visible, and I know how important it is, especially in these times, to get your products in people's hands. I would rather buy from a distiller than a massive company. Yeah, please do. Please dig out and find them. And when you find them, please share them with me, and I will do the same with you, because I know how important this is to small and growing businesses. So thank you for playing along. Thank you for taking part. Thank you for drinking gin with me. Sarah, thank you so much for letting me stream on your page as well. I'm so pleased. Do you know what I was going to say? I'm so pleased I like it. Which is true. I am pleased I like it. Mint works well in that. I'm going to stick with mint in it as well. That's good. Yeah. So, right, folks, 8 o'clock next Wednesday for the Meet the Distiller interview with Sarah from StableYard Distillery. So let's see what this is all about, what's in the pipeline, talk about the other gins, talk about how she creates the magic, how it goes cloudy, the magic what? Let's talk about that. Have a lovely weekend, and please share the page, share the love. Sarah, thanks for the viewers. I'll try the mint. Do it. Try the mint. It's lovely. You'll enjoy it. Right. Thanks, folks. I'm off to have my tea. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. See you next week. Bye.